Assalamu alaikum, Faisal. As CIO at the Bank of Punjab, your expertise in modernizing legacy systems is key to understanding how traditional banks can successfully adopt digital assets. My first question to you is how can Bank of Punjab and research hubs like Cedar Lumps, which is hosting this event, collaborate to build digital asset frameworks that drive financial inclusion?
Thank you very much for having me here. As CEDAR is kind of an incubator, So what happens in CEDAR is that you have a lot of academics who've done a lot of research, so they have a lot of knowledge. And when you interact with the likes of us, we are practitioners, and we know what are the problems on the ground, what is the customer looking for, what are the solutions that we need to offer. So what happens is that with CEDAR, we are able to really have a discussion to understand how we will use new technology or new tech, which we've not experimented in the bank because of maybe a regulation or because we're not ready as yet, or maybe we haven't even seen that technology in the financial services. So it's actually a vehicle that helps us move from proof of concept to a practical implementation or a deployment. So that is how places like CEDAR, they help us really get to our customers and give them innovative solutions and products.
That's a great answer. इसी के बारे में एक follow-up question पूछूं कि from an IT perspective, how do you prepare a bank's traditional infrastructure for the massive shift towards decentralized assets? अभी तो I talked to you about Cedar, right? Now I'm talking to you about the actual deployment thing that you mentioned.
The asset on the edge or the decentralized asset is a big story. You really need to have what I call the knowledge gap covered.
Yeah.
So if you have a customer who really understands how he's going to use the asset on the edge, only then you actually have what I call is scale to the product.
Exactly.
So at the moment, at least in the Bank of Punjab, everybody has a certain kind of segment. And we have seen that we have a very small niche that is really interested in this. And they're asking us for services and products that are really in which they can interact themselves.
Yep.
They can buy, they can sell, they can take a position. And, especially in terms of assets being tokenized or scripts being tokenized. So we are having that conversation at the moment. I haven't seen a lot of push at the moment from the customers. The reason is that they have other alternatives. Exactly. So they have fintechs, they have VASPs, they have other platforms they can go to, and that is where they actually learn. And when they find a certain amount of limitation in that, they come to us and they ask us if they help us. What we are doing at our end at the moment is that we are trying to be what I call is the settlement bank for all of these. So we let other people have their particular niche, they have their specialization. What we try and do is we make sure that we give them the policy procedures and the tech to ensure that they're able to settle among multiple entities through us. So that way we take a lot of work from them, we take the risk out of them, we take the settlement risk ourselves, and we ensure that we can do this in the RTGS, we can do this through LAS, we can do this through IBFT, and then manage those risks. And of course, the customers, they get service just through what I call is a one window settlement service, and everybody gets settled. So that minimizes the systemic risk, and it also minimizes and gives comfort to the regulator that okay, a regulated entity is between the customer and the platform. So we at the moment in Bank of Punjab don't have a direct platform for customers to interact with us, but we have partners who do this, and our partnership is mostly dependent on this principle.
That's a great answer. Thank you so much for
My
your time.
pleasure. Take care.